tip looks centered, but when you see here, it looks like the gap here on this side is actually smaller than the gap on this side. So it's almost like the blade grind kind of shifts this way. But really it's if you look here really close, the details on the grind. See, it kind of comes up right here, then it goes straight. Then on this swedge, you can see it's not a clean straight line. It kind of gets up right here. They kind of round it right here. Then on this side, same thing. It kind of dropped down right here on the grind line, and it's kind of wavy. You can see it. It's not a nice clean straight bevel. And then up here, you can see the swedge drops. Like you can see, it goes, kind of goes like this here, rather than like a straight across. You'll see what I'm talking about. See the bevel on this side, the top swedge. It's a little bit more fluid and continuous. It just kind of goes one kind of overall, as opposed to this side would kind of drop a little bit more right here quickly. You can see the top, the reflection. You see how it kind of bows constantly. That little hint of light going up is some sanding. So they did take a little bit extra effort to kind of make this a little more comfortable, but it still is pretty sharp feeling right here, and in here, especially the lock bar. I would think if you play with it a lot, like when you do disengage the lock, it does kind of bite into your finger. And there's a cutout on this side, but it's kind of snug on this side, so it's a little harder to. It's really difficult to kind of get your finger in there, but it can be done. You can see even with years of playing with knives, getting it to deploy, especially with the thumb, even here on this cutout side, had to give it a little bit of wrist flick. And on this side, I don't think you can flick it. Not with the pocket clip there. Last thing on construction is the G10 is covering the liners, and so it's covering their hardware to disassemble the knife. So overall, there's a lot of small pieces here, and if you have to take it apart, you're going to have to first remove the liner to get to the actual screws that hold the body together. And as for Terzula's failsafe design, you can see in the blade tang it has that kind of curved back down radius over here, so it'll pin the lock bar, and then the cutout is on the inside, so that it more likely to bow that way, and the G10 will brace it from popping out this direction. And you can see here skeletonized liners,